What's going on, y'all? Welcome to this episode of Kraig Facts of Big Hacks to stop saying regular ass jokes. This episode of Big Hacks, when we beg hacks to stop saying stuff we've already heard people say. Big hacks.
Big hacks. Don't be a hack.
Hey, to all the haters, man, is any haters you want to give a shout out to? You don't have to say their name, but you could describe the stuff they do and tell them you still love them anyway. Anybody out there you want to talk to, just personal message and tell them how much you love them.
You still love your haters? I don't.
I love them all.
I don't. It's over. They hate it. So.
I love them all. You know who you are. I love you.
The good thing about a hater, it motivates you, doesn't it?
It does.
I'm motivated by
no. I'm motivated.
I don't love them. No.
I am motivated by my will to be great.
Oh, okay.
I'm not motivated by a hater.
Oh, take it back, haters.
Yeah, but it's like the combination. I'm motivated to be great, but then once I achieve what I want to achieve, I want to pop out and show people.
I agree. But see, you have to be careful what burdens you take on by popping out and showing people. Because that's a burden you take on that's not yours. Because what if something doesn't work? You still have that burden. So you've added the equal weight of failure. You get what I'm saying? It's light when you're succeeding, but if you don't prosper in something that the hater has laid on you, like an egg, what now?
What's failure, though? I mean, the hater doesn't get to set the parameters of what failure is for me.
They try to.
Oh, yeah, but I don't love them, so they don't count.
They try to. Who's listening to your music?
Me. I'm listening to me. I'm riding around in my car listening to me. What a time to be alive.
Who does he think he is?
Look, nobody's around. Where's everybody? Where did everybody go? Where did you go?
Yeah. Me.
You went home to be with your bad-built wife.
Oh,
man. He put his head down. You went home to be with your bad-built wife. That's where you went. You got evicted from your crib. That's what happened to you.
Yeah.
How come you don't talk about that stuff?
Yeah.
He's looking at me like I'm crazy.
Yeah, man. Haters cannot. I think you let the hater win if you do that, because if the hater gets to say what failure is, you think they're going to let you have success?
They're never around when they fail. You've been losing the same 20 pounds for 10 years. You've been 280 to 260, 280 to 260. I only see you when you're 260, but when you're 280, I don't see you. How many times you going to be 280 then 260? I'm so tired of haters. You have no idea how much we all have been through with these scumbag individuals who only look for friends they can blame for their problems. This brings my point to the common cuckoo bird. It's a cuckoo migratory bird. Are you familiar with the cuckoo migratory bird?
The cuckoo bird?
The cuckoo migratory?
The cuckoo migratory.
You know about that migratory.
You don't know about the cuckoo migratory bird? You've never heard stories about the cuckoo migratory bird? C-U-C-K-O-O migratory?
Where you been?
Cannot even say it.
Cuckoo migratory bird is a bird that migrates.
Okay. Context clues.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
And what it does is it stalks other birds that are nesting.
Oh.
And when those birds go out to feed and hunt, it takes their eggs out of a nest and replaces their eggs with the eggs of their young. So basically, this is a bird that tricks other birds into raising its young.
What kind of shit is that?
That is what somebody else's burden is. If you take on somebody else's burden, they are tricking you into raising their problems.
How does that work? Like, so, all right, I'm going to trick you into raising my kids, and then what?
Well, let's talk about the level of thought that goes into being a hater or someone who has an unrealistic view of themselves, right? So a lot of times people underestimate the amount of plotting that is done by someone who doesn't believe in themselves.
Right.
They'll sit on you and figure out what you got going on in whatever way, and they'll figure out what they need to you. They'll step to you to get what they want from you. But you don't think that someone who plans on being a problem in your life also plans on how to benefit from you while being that problem?
I'm sure they do.
Right. So this bird waits till other birds leave the nest
Okay.
and replaces their eggs with his own eggs.
So so I got two questions about that. So what happens with the eggs that they got rid of?
They just take them and put them somewhere else.
Okay, so they
Probably killed them.
They kill those birds.
Well, they're in the eggs. I don't know if they eat them. I got to do more research on the cuckoo bird.
Okay.
Well, I know there's a lizard that does something similar. It waits until the birds leave, then puts their eggs there, and then once they hatch, they eat the birds.
Right.
That's
Well, there's a
different.
lot of birds that do that. It's called sublicide, where when an animal is born, it eats or kills its siblings in competition for the resources.
Yeah, that makes sense though. And the lizard thing makes sense. Like, all right, my babies is gonna end up eating this other thing and they're gonna have food and they're gonna be nourished. But the cuckoo migratory bird puts its eggs in a nest so that someone else can raise it. And then what?
The practice is called broad parasiticism, and basically it is theorized that the birds do this so they don't have to suffer the cost of raising a chick.
Right. Okay.
They
So
don't have to take the risk. They put the risk on another bird.
do they come back? Like, yo, hey, our moms, you know what I'm saying? We did the thing. I let them kind of.
And the other birds, one's is like, that's not my kid.
Right.
What happens then?
Right. Well, in some studies, it shows that some of the birds don't even recognize it. Some birds have to see other birds nesting of the same species to realize that this is not my child.
Right. And then what?
Shit, I don't know, nigga. It's a bird, man. I forgot it. We can't ask the bird. You ask the mother.
It's just a terrible plan. It sounds like hating because it's a terrible plan. Like, imagine you're like, all right, I'm going to have this baby. I'm going to put it over here so somebody else can raise it, and then I no longer have a baby? What's the point of me having the baby if I'm going to just not fuck with it?
Right.
I mean, birds ain't absentee fathers like that. You know what I'm saying?
You know, it's a common practice in the bird community, though.
So leave your children.
That's not the only species of bird that does it. It's just the one that's coming to mind now. But there are other species of birds that do that.
So I can't ask one extra question about the bird, but you've been all in the community.
That's hilarious. Well, let's look at humans, right?
Okay.
Any rapper record label relationship would be that.
Okay.
It would be what's the name of this shit? A broad parasiticism, because most rappers don't have finance, so they look for a record label to sign them that has finance.
Okay.
And raise their career to a point where it's sustainable, and then they leave and do something else.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It sounds good, but they be broke.
Rappers be broke.
I didn't know that when I was little. I thought that.
I didn't know that either.
The epicenter.
Actually, in entertainment and even like some people I've met, not gonna say names, that you see them in TV as you're a kid and then you meet them in person. It's like, what?
Right.
What happened to your money? Al Pacino the other day said that the reason he did Jack and Jill is because he had $50 million and suddenly he had nothing. Like, how many actors have to get robbed by their
He
accountant?
went broke at 70-something. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a weird thing, right? Because value is perceived, right? So when somebody needs something from you and they don't understand your value, they're going to try to pay you what they think you're worth.
Absolutely.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And you have to be man or woman enough as an artist or whatever it is that you're doing to understand that I understand this person doesn't see the value in what I'm doing. And it's not because they don't see it. It's because they don't want you to see it. So they want you to feel like you need them more than they need you.
Right.
So sometimes you have to make that sacrifice initially because every real artist understands the incubation period of dopeness. So sometimes you give a little bit up in the beginning, and on that back end, that's where a lot of relationships get sabotaged because the people who have been getting away with murder and not giving you what you're worth, when it's time to pay you what you're worth, they have a problem with that.
Oh, yeah.
They have a problem with that. It's like dealing with a chick. Like, you let her talk to you in a certain way in the beginning of the relationship because you want to lay down with her. It's all about
Pipe her
love.
down.
Yeah, not just lay down. Yeah.
But you pipe her down.
More going on than
you
just
wanna
laying.
pipe her down, but
Yeah.
then you look up 2-3 years later, and she thinks that what she's giving you is more valuable than what you're giving her. So now, at what point? At that point, how do you get someone to reassess their value
By
or what they
leaving.
believe is your value?
You have to leave.
That's the only way.
You leave and then experience life without me. And that's how you. But it's a tricky thing though. It's tricky.
It's tricky.
Because if you leave, they might not want you back.
You know, that's real spill.
Yeah.
And here's the thing about big picture, little picture, right? Because what you want is big picture. But what it takes to get what you want is little picture. You want to be a great comedian, you go to the comedy club. Little picture, you build relationships with other comedians, right? Big picture, you want to create a comedy special. Little picture, you got to write about your life, right? And the greater you are at something, the better you have to get at the little picture. Because the little picture is what separates you from the pack. You get what I'm saying? So with these parasitic people, what happens is they avoid the little picture at all costs because the little picture is really a mirror of you looking at yourself, and it's really what you're not doing. So they jump back to the big picture because everybody's in the big picture. It's a big group of people. It's 100 people in this group picture. The big picture, it's a podcast studio full of niggas in the big picture, and we're all here bagging on Kraig Facts. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But what happens when Brown drops that bill? I need this $100-$200 a week.
I didn't even know about that.
Oh, we're going to stay in the big picture.
Yeah.
We're going to stay big picture. Or in whatever you're doing. It's like, bro, you do not dictate the value of a cost I've already paid. If you hear on another man's dime, understand your position. That is not a reflection of how dope and how valuable you are. It's just a position you're playing in the big picture. Respect that, because when it's little picture time, you can't blame nobody. Because everywhere you go, there you are.
Everywhere you go, there you are.
I remember I met Sugar Free, one of the greatest rappers of all time. I'm influenced by Sugar Free, Jay-Z, Common. I could name 10 rappers that Little Me isn't all them rappers. I met Sugar Free. The nigga was not excited to meet me at all.
No.
Not one iota of excitement. Do you know what that did to my view of Sugar Free? Nothing.
What?
Nothing. I still love him and what he does as much as I did before I ever met him.
What was that meeting like? Sugar Free.
You can look at it on 5150. I met him on there. I rapped like him in front of him. I tried to build a connection with one of the greatest rappers ever, and he stayed in the big picture. He didn't hop out the group photo and pull me to the side like, I see what you're doing, young man. Keep doing your thing, man. You dope. He didn't do it. That didn't change my view of him. I didn't go around telling people that, you know what I'm saying? But some people, I'm around Corey Holcomb.
Yeah.
I'm a part of Corey Holcomb's big picture, not little picture.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? There's stuff, tours, and shit that go on around that I support. Nigga, he done 10 dates. I done bought tickets to at least 7 of the shows that I'm not even on. That's the type of homie. I'm one of the greatest little homies in the world. I ain't never turned my back on a nigga that fed me. You know what I'm saying? You niggas is too big picture-y, man. You too soft, too fucking pudgy. You just looking to blame somebody from for your problems. You niggas is hoes, man. Every last one of you niggas.
See, if I had a mic like that, that's how I'd be doing.
It's the mic. That's what I'm doing. It's the mic.
It's the mic.
That's why I don't want to give you the mic. You know?
You know, it's like even me, I'm a researcher. You can't get too caught up in research. I'm going to tell you why. Because the internet is not a place that you look to gauge somebody's value. It only gives you very big picture-y information where you can make decent level assessments. But you got niggas in the world like me who have extreme value because I failed a lot. I've been in the trenches since 1999, bro. I've had money and lost it several times. I've tried so much shit that didn't work. I am moving on experience, bro. I do shit second nature that'll take other niggas 4-5 years to do. It ain't because I'm necessarily thinking, it's because I've been down this road a lot. Todd, too.
Out there.
We've been down this road. I know my value. You cannot find somebody like me 9 times out of 10 if you out here creating content and doing entertainment. I can say that confidently. How about you, Todd?
I can definitely say that.
You ain't gonna find, don't think this because a nigga got 1 million followers and we know him accurately that your word is gonna go as far as my word with certain motherfuckers.
I meant to say I could say that confidently, but I said constantly.
Constantly.
But I could say it confidently.
You're not man enough to experience the failures I've experienced. I know you're not. I know you're not, because if you were, some of you niggas wouldn't be how you are. You think you can call somebody that you seen on my social media page or reach out to somebody and ask them about me. If you was man enough, you would call me and ask me about me. You would call me and tell me what you heard and ask me, is it true? You would call me and ask me, why did this happen this way? But you don't, because you're a coward and you don't have the experience level to understand that I'll run circles around you to the day you die, you bitch ass niggas.
Yeah, I don't want that mic. Yeah, I'm cool with this mic here.
You made the right decision.
Yeah, I don't want that.
Today.
I don't want one of those.
I'm around one of the greatest rappers of all time, Razkaz, last night.
I thought you were about to say me.
My personal,
Never.
in my top, my Mount Rushmore rappers. And he was on stage saying some of the rawest shit. Little tipsy, but he was talking that shit.
He was doing Soul on Ice?
He didn't do Souls on Ice. He wouldn't rap, but he was just, as an elder statesman in hip hop.
Okay.
Raz was doing what you're supposed to do when you love the art form. Okay. He had a lot of his contemporaries around, and he was just putting the word out that, hey man, we need to get more quality women in hip hop. It's too many whores and whoremongers eating off the art. We got to set a standard, and we got to find women that are genuine and dope in this art form to support, fellas.
Have you ever supported a female rapper?
I have.
Yeah.
Ooh.
There's some fire female man. Lady of Rage. What's old girl signing? Queen Latifah. Fire. What's old girl signing? Ninth Wonder. I forgot her name. Rhapsody.
The Brat.
It's some fire female rappers.
What do you think about Nicki Minaj?
She can spit.
She's dope. Yeah.
I don't like the horror stuff she talks about all the time, but I like her artistry. She's dope. She could be just as dope on some regular hood shit if she wanted to.
Yeah, I mean, man, hip hop is crazy because there's this selective amnesia that's going around because there's been a lot of horror rap going on since the Lil' Kim days. And Lil' Kim was so awesome, and everybody was loving it. And Foxy Brown and
right. But it was more. I think what you're right. All this shit has been around, but it's weird how certain stuff gets on the radar, and that's like the majority of things.
That's what I'm saying. Like we had Queen Latifah out there. The Brat wasn't on no horror shit, but everybody got phased out.
Yeah.
You know, then it seemed like there was a time where it was. I want to say like 98 when MC Lyte came back out and you got Brad and Missy. You had all these different kinds of female rappers.
Yeah.
Then it became, there's Lil' Kim and Foxy Brown. And then there's Queen Pen, who's kind of like, but not really. And then it became, there's just Nicki Minaj.
Queen Pen is a party ain't a party till it's ran all through. If you leave it to my crew, it's gonna be player proof.
That was fine. With the big jacket looking like.
Party till it's ran all through. She's talking about getting the train ran on.
Was
She's
she?
talking about fucking all the niggas in the party. A party ain't a party till it's ran all through. If you leave it to my crew, it's gonna be player proof.
I would have went to that party.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I fuck Queen Pen.
I was ready, man. I'm telling you, I was ready to sleep my way to the top back with the women.
Hey,
But yeah.
They're not gonna help you.
It doesn't matter. I was willing. I was ready. Like, yo, fuck it. Why not?
Why not? What was you about to ask him?
Huh? So similar with male rap artists, did Kanye change it that you don't have to be from the streets to rap?
Nah. In the early and mid 90s, it was 30 Kanye West.
And then they all got phased out.
And then they all got phased out. But you're talking about Tribe Called Quest. You're talking about there's
Fooshnickins.
Fooshnick. That was not saying that Kanye was common, because Kanye is a genius.
Yeah.
But he is the culmination. He is the pinnacle of all of those guys.
Exactly.
Just like Kobe would be what comes from Jordan, he's what comes from the golden era of hip hop. Because if he would have came out earlier, he wouldn't have been who he was. When Kanye got popular, everybody was back on the gangster rap tip. You had
50 Cent.
50 Cent was, you know what I mean? So if it's the same effect with Kendrick. You know what I mean? If Kendrick and Kanye came out in 93, they wouldn't have been the dudes that they are today.
No.
Because the game was too diverse. So they were blessed with timing to be ill as fuck and fire MCs, but in an era where there just wasn't a lot of that going on. So it felt like, oh, nobody else can do this.
Kendrick just won BET Best Male Artist of the Year.
He deserves it.
Who else are they gonna give it to?
He deserves
of the
it.
year.
The weird thing is Alchemist winning Producer of the Year.
Alchemist is fire. You know how many dope albums he's produced in the last 2 years?
Just
From
felt
Freddie Gibbs to fucking he did an album with Hit Boy from Pasadena, Love to the Homie.
Shout out to Dina.
I think he did something with Mad Lib. Like him, it probably was between him and Mad Lib.
And he did.
I would have given it to Metro.
But that's more main. I mean, Metro Boomin is dope.
But you would have gave it to Metro based on the song, the Kendrick song, right?
No, but I love that entire album.
Right, but I'm saying that song kind of put him all the way in front of other people's eyes who may not have mainstream eyes.
Probably.
So Alchemist did Meet the Grams.
Yeah.
So that's
but Like That was bigger than Meet the Grams. And the Future album, both of them went #1 too.
Did they?
Yeah. Now I'm not sure when he released his solo album. It could have been 2023, so it might not.
Songs should be factored into Producer of the Year. I feel like other things should be weighted, like cultural impact, originality.
How would you know cultural impact if they're not the #1?
Well, just what it does to culture. Like I'll give you an example, right? Like we grew up and they had cotton candies, we go. Let me see your Tootsie Roll.
Tootsie Roll. That shit was fire.
The cultural impact of that song was incredible.
Who was the producer?
I don't know.
See?
But I guarantee he probably didn't win Producer of the Year.
I'm sure he didn't.
But different era. Like, remember, like back in the day, the producer didn't have his tag written on. Like nowadays, like tags are everywhere.
Yeah, you know exactly who's producing the song.
Mike Will made it.
Yep.
Right. Yeah. I mean, shoot, man. I don't know. Shit is so different now, man. First of all, respect to Alchemist, because are you familiar with how long he's been around?
He's an old cat.
He's been around
since
Mobb Deep days,
mid 90s. No, before Mobb Deep. Remember, he was in fucking
Was he?
Cypress Hill.
He was in Cypress Hill. He was the hell out of here. How was he in Cypress Hill?
He was DJ Muggs' protege.
Can I hear another Cypress Hill bar? Can I get another Cypress Hill bar?
Sweet, weed, great them. I can't wait to get him in front of an audience.
Oh shit!
I can't wait to get this nigga in front of an audience.
Oh my god! Oh my
He be
god!
stone faced.
I thought you were trying to tell me that was Alchemist. Like, man, hell no.
That's what's his name?
Be real.
Hello, my name is Dr. Green Thumb.
You can't be watching this on your phone right now.
And then what's his name stole his style? Who was that?
To the window, Little John.
I'm the greatest at the
Then the window to the wall.
Well, talking about, news, I guess hip hop related.
Okay.
Big Meech is home.
They saying he told. They saying he told.
Are they?
Here's the thing. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't care.
Right. I'm not in it.
Hey, gangsters, we're sick of the streets.
Yeah, I don't want to.
We're tired of the streets. It's not cool anymore.
We can't keep up on who.
We see what you did to all the stars. You guys killed stars. We hate the streets. Have you guys realized that? I don't care if he told. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Why are you telling me he told?
Yeah.
So what? You know who else told? You telling when you say he told. You telling when you say he telling. You can't tell a motherfucker telling and act like you ain't telling. Why are you telling us he telling? You telling us he telling. We love y'all, but am I tripping, Tyler? Aren't you tired of the streets?
You know what's crazy? I'm tired of us as people who ain't in it being like, oh, he told?
He told.
Oh, I ain't fooling with him no more. Like,
I never serve him again at Home Depot again. He gonna have to buy a shovel at another store fucking with me. Ain't no way he gonna buy a shovel as long as I'm working the register at Home Depot. Demetrius Flenory. You gonna have to get your garden products from another home improvement store, nigga.
I'm not selling him no more socket wrenches.
Can't believe you done told and you gonna come up in here and try to buy a doorknob.
Yeah, you probably gonna tell on me for selling you that.
You out here telling on a nigga that told and act like you ain't telling.
Civilians being flabbergasted at the teller, like you would tell, like, get out of here. You're not finna do 30 years.
You was in the Army. That's like you walking up on a group of civilians and they talking about basic training. Nigga, what the fuck you know about basic training, nigga?
Oh, he didn't salute that captain? Like, you don't even get out of here. You ain't in
He
there.
got money out the game. He did his time. He told, so what?
That's one of my favorite shows.
We do not care about the streets. That shit is over with. You know what you sound like? You sound like a dude in 1950 bragging about Civil War kills. Nigga, don't nobody give a fuck about the Civil War no more. That shit is over with. Ain't no more Confederate soldiers left. You still writing letters to Jefferson Davis ass niggas. Still mad that Richmond, Virginia ain't the capital of America ass niggas. Most of you niggas have committed more hate crimes than the Klan, and you mad at Demetrius for getting out of jail. How you mad at a nigga for telling when you telling about a nigga that told?
Right. You providing him with a job? He ain't gonna work no job.
Suck ass niggas.
He ain't gonna do no job.
Do you know this country has fucking people who have committed atrocities on this planet who are here with political asylum? There are people living in this country that have murdered hundreds of people, committed genocide and atrocities. This country harbored Nazi concentration camp soldiers after World War II. We harbored them here in this country. And you want to talk about Demetrius Flenory? Get your money, Meech.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about the streets. Fuck the streets.
Hopefully this gets us another BMF season, I guess.
Hey, let's do season 5. Demetrius gets on the stand. Do a whole season about. They say he told through a woman that he told, like indirect telling, like a woman was told some information. Do you know the details on that?
No.
So yeah, supposedly a woman told on his behalf. and that's why he was able to get out.
So she got him
That's
out.
possible? I
Shit.
didn't know like law worked that way.
So is that his
Me
fault?
Nah.
I told her not to say nothing.
Then I heard a call with a nigga on the phone with Blue Da Vinci, who I respect. Blue Da Vinci. Blue Da Vinci got he on speaker, and the dude is saying, hey, man, I'm in here doing 27 years for some information that Demetrius gave to a woman that gave to the FBI. My thing is, well, okay.
I didn't know because, like, let's say you're sleeping with a woman and then I guess you tell her your crime, some crimes, and then she tells, I guess they can arrest you.
Yeah, pillow talk can get you, hearsay can get you. I mean, it still need evidence, but this was more intentional. So this sounds like something that his lawyer lined up by, you know what I mean?
I don't know. I'm not in crimes. I'm not on any side. But once you go to jail, aren't you trying to get out?
Yes.
And if your lawyer says, hey, we're going to do some razzle-dazzle and get you up out of here, hey, I don't have to say nothing, do I? No.
Right. Well, let's keep it real. Can I keep it real?
You sure you can. I'm a civilian. It's all real to me.
I have no personal beef with Demetrius Flenory, but he did sell crack. He sold cocaine. Do you think a nigga that sold cocaine wouldn't tell? It's not like a stone cold killer, a street nigga that's out there gang banging. This is a person who is money motivated.
Of course, you got to get back to the money. I'm tired of eating oodles and noodles.
So why would you expect anything different? I have friends that have money that are stingy than a motherfucker. We can all be stingy. But hey, that's one of the principles of being a baller. You don't get money to spend it, you get it to grow it. So sometimes you're looking at things wrong. If you ever looked at Demetrius Flenory and thought that it wouldn't be a possibility for him to tell to shorten a 50-year sentence or whatever his sentence is, you're crazy. You want to know why? Because if, say, 10 more years went by, wouldn't nobody care?
Right.
If he was getting out at 60, would nobody care?
No, they don't want him to get no fun.
But since he's still young enough to get to knock a bitch and kind of be out there doing his thing, like, you niggas is hating.
Knocking.
Run up on him. You see he been lifting weights? You see how swole he is?
No, but I want to see a civilian run up on him again.
He looking like Chino XL. He looking like Chino double XL. He looking like Chino XL on Combine Day. Demetrius is on swole. Ain't none of y'all gonna run up.
Man,
Ain't none of y'all gonna run up. So stop it.
That's got to be tough to be. I've always thought
It's
about
like
that.
Tekashi still walking around.
But this
He's
ain't
good.
quite Tekashi because
No, like he's more
this dude's
respect.
a real gangster.
Yeah, but he still told Tekashi, and everybody said once he was come out, something was gonna happen.
Oh, he did say
and he got beat up, yes, in the locker room.
Right.
But like other than that,
But it was
good.
real light work. It wasn't like he got.
Stomped out.
Yeah.
Yeah, crazy. Yeah.
I mean, we're talking about Demetrius is a guy who made billions in the street.
Right.
He made billions of dollars selling cocaine.
He ready to get back to the. He ready to get back to not back to that, but I'm just saying you ready to get out of jail. Cutting up sausage with a credit card. I seen the jail food videos, man.
Does he move the needle in any way?
I mean, the hip hop community is enamored with crime.
That's
so
crazy.
him being great at crime, he's going to get a lot of pop. Same thing that happened with what's the dude that got out and got killed? They did the movie Paid in Full. He was in remember Paid in Full?
Paid in Full. I can't remember what his name is. Alpo?
Alpo.
Okay.
Remember when Alpo got out? And Alpo told Annie was dishonorable. He killed his own friends. You don't hear them type of stories about Demetrius Flenory. He was good to a lot of people. He made people so much money that somebody should have took his case for him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He made several people millionaires.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you're supposed to protect the most important piece on the board. I forgot what my point was.
Man, his pops on that show, boy. He'll break up a happy home. Don't be watching that with your woman. What's Pop's name? What's the actor, man?
He's from the game. He's from Game, right?
Yeah. I can't remember what his
the
name
dude with
is.
the big head.
Yeah, and the mustache. Man,
I seen him in a movie where he played a gay role, and I ain't been able to He ain't been believable to me as a
I can't.
father figure no more.
What is his name? Oh man,
He got a big old. What's it? He the new. He like the new Carl Winslow.
Did
Yeah,
you
he
like,
is.
Like the
Did you like The Wire?
Wire might be the greatest.
That's the greatest.
Yeah.
The Wire and The Sopranos are like the greatest 2 shows of the last 20 years.
I love The Wire.
So what's your analysis on Omar's character?
Man,
It's a character. I mean, yo, I'm sure.
And him as an actor, knowing what he had to do.
well, tell everybody. Some people don't know.
Okay, so Omar, he used to rob drug dealers, but
He was gay.
he used
he
to
was
rub
gay.
drug dealers.
Say he used to rub them.
Yeah.
So
Come
he
here,
would
man.
pull up on him, he'd rub them.
Yeah.
And then,
Put all that on the ground.
he did both.
yeah.
Rob him and rob him.
Let me, that
Russell Hornsby, my bad. His name's Russell Hornsby.
rest in peace.
No, he's alive. Russell
Oh, he's
Hornsby
alive.
is the
He's
actor that
right,
plays
right.
the dad on.
Oh, yeah, Russell Hornsby.
Yeah, Russell
But
Hornsby.
the Omar character is dead.
Yeah.
Rest
Yeah.
in peace.
Yeah.
That's a real thing. But
Yeah.
most of the time, the predators are just predators. Most of the time when people are wired that way, they're not getting money. A dude that would take it from a man or plot on a man, that's a person that's a sociopath. You know what I mean? Being money motivated is a completely different side of the brain than being sexual assault motivated. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's like a whole. You're looking for victims. You feed off of people's weakness.
That's your game plan. You ain't got no Fortune 500.
Yeah, so it's not like you don't have a business plan and then a sexual assault plan next to each other. Like today I'm working on this, but tomorrow I'm working on this.
So Todd,
Yeah.
they're remaking The Wire.
Yes.
Will you audition for Omar?
Mm-hmm. Todd gonna do it all day. He's a thespian.
This is a prequel. This is this
He
back when I
gonna
was
scenes and everything.
method actor. You go in there. No, I'm not doing that.
They're gonna be playing that Method Man and the Mary J. Blige song and all his love sings. You're all that I need. I'll be there for you. If you keep it real with me, I'll keep it real with you.
The good power you.
Get your ass up and get me a brew. That's what they be in the bedroom. Hey, give me a brew, dude. That's wild.
Did you have a girlfriend when that song came out?
I was in 7th grade. I was dating Shanae.
Okay. I didn't
Shanae
have
had a big booty, flat chested because we were 13. She ended up moving to LA and LA turned her out.
Oh.
The next time I heard from Shanae was a full-blown Los Angeles thug piece.
Thug piece.
She was dating killers and gangsters and playing with prostitution. She never actually did it.
How do you play?
How you play with prostitution?
You sell pussy once or twice and then snap out of it.
No, that's
No,
you prostituted.
you crossed the line.
Yeah,
you crossed the line.
Dude, I don't know if she ever did it. That's what other people told me. She never told me out of her mouth. But we actually
What? Dog,
Craig.
what more confirmation you need?
Hey, Craig, how you been? Haven't seen you in years. By the way,
Yeah.
somebody paid me,
Yeah, once or twice.
somebody, but we actually never broke up.
Y'all still together.
So she cheated on you.
She's been cheating on me for 31 years, bitch.
We never broke up.
We never broke up.
You stayed with her through prostitution.
It's the type of nigga I am. I'm down for mine. I never forget the day I went and knocked on the door. She didn't answer. I'm like, where's this bitch at? So I just went on with my life. I made varsity. I went to college. Still no Shanae.
Started a podcast.
Started a podcast. Did 10 rap albums. Got into it with a few niggas on the podcast. Met Corey Holcomb. Still no Shanae. I even got a baby on the way and still no Shanae. Where'd you go, baby? If somebody has seen Shanae, can you please let her know her man has been looking for her for 32 years?
Don't you buy no more. That's it. The man's back.
When you're 12, you don't break up. You broke up with your girlfriend at 12? You just stopped talking to each other.
I got dumped. I got her. I called her. She had it. We was in Jody. We was in like, I want to say 6th grade, and she couldn't have phone calls after 7 o'clock. And I was watching Mr. Belvedere. It was 6:45. I called her. Her pops answered the phone. She got a whooping, came to school and broke up with me.
Because you got her whooping.
Because I got her whooping. But it was 6:45. He whooped her early.
You used to try to talk with the deep voice. Hello.
or the high voice.
Did you smash in junior high?
No.
How old was you?
No smash. No smash.
Yeah,
Smashless.
What about your first girlfriend? Did she speak English?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Did you?
Yeah.
I say yeah. Did you guys break up officially, or you just stopped?
No, you just like kind of stop talking. I don't know. Or like usually also like when you get your girlfriends at like 3rd grade, 4th grade, you go, it's like you're dating during school time and then summer hits and then you come back and I guess you don't like each other.
Remember when you were so young that you did get hard. That's all you wanted.
Yeah.
It wasn't about fucking.
Or kiss?
You kiss, you did get hard. You wouldn't even think past that.
Past that, that's it. We just kissing.
You
I
just
kissed.
kissing, hard dick, and then that's it.
There was so much more to it that you just did not even
You had no
explore.
idea. You had no idea. When you first started rubbing pussy, you was rubbing the front of her pelvis.
Yeah, the hair. You were the hair.
It was a little bit. You didn't even know it was further down. You was rubbing the. You was DJing the coochie hair because you didn't even know where the vagina was.
Sitting her home with a bald spot because you just been
Fick it off her pussy.
Hey man, I remember one girl I fingered one time, you know, back in high school. I washed my hands like 10 times.
Really?
It wouldn't
still
go
there?
away.
Oh, she was fishy.
Pretty fishy.
Had you eaten the cheeseburgers like this with your finger up? Everybody had that. You got to be eating like this.
Sinead, if you're out there, I've been looking for you for a long time, baby. I don't know how we're going to work this thing out, but,
I got a whole new life in the family.
you know, I got a baby on the way, and I still got to figure out how to tell my girl about you. Why don't we break the news to her together?
Make your last couple sales.
I know I'm going to get static for this. My friend watched the show and said you still had a girlfriend. Fuck your friend, bitch.
Yeah, and she's a prostitute. So.
Yeah.
She dabbled in it and somebody told me.
Well,
She dabbled. It wasn't for her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Did she get the money back?
It doesn't go on her permanent record.
You know, she got to get the money back for it to go.
She
to
only
get
had
taken
one
off.
customer.
She give him the money back?
That's what I heard.
Here's your $40, motherfucker.
Yeah,
I'm done with this
I heard
shit.
she only had one customer.
Hey, well, talking about
A prostitute with one customer. Is that a prostitute?
yeah.
Did he pay more than one time or just the one? I
He
did
paid
that
every time,
140.
but it's one customer, one loyal customer.
Man,
Yeah.
she's
Really?
she's a small business owner.
A small. I don't think one customer would be considered a prostitute.
The thing is, like, depending who's the customer. Because if he's like a rich baller, you know, like, oh, here's money, and she doesn't really like him, but fucks him, like a, you know,
What's
like
the
a gold digger.
But what's the action though? I mean, is she climbing in the back seat? Get your $40. Here it is. It's on the seat already. She grabbed the 40 and then she go to work and then she leave the car. That's
I don't know.
prostitution.
Can we get Shanae on the phone?
If anybody knows Sinead, can you inbox me her phone number? I want to know everything. I'm looking for my baby.
After you buy, get your phone number. Buy her
I
phone
haven't seen
number.
her since Murder Was the Case came out. The milk carton I want to put her on, that company went out of business.
Gotta let her know Diggity Domino ain't a thing no more.
Yeah, I mean, this is pre-varsity Kraig. I wasn't shit yet. This when I was hoping to be a varsity basketball player. This when I was just hanging on the rim. This is pre-dunk Kraig. This is New York Undercover every Thursday at 8 o'clock. And and watch Michael Jordan Come Fly With Me highlights Kraig.
Slapping backboard,
Yeah,
back there.
this is tapping Kraig.
Well,
I'm
now
slapping
that-
the rubber on the bottom of the backboard.
now that we're talking about sex work, have you heard the saga with Gucci Third Leg?
Ooh.
Gucci Third Leg.
I wouldn't even be looking up nothing like that on my phone. Gucci third leg? No,
Gucci third
sir.
leg.
Well, because the name of your ex-girlfriend, Shanae, brought me, there's a OnlyFans model called Danae. And this is the thing, like, I don't know much about the OnlyFans universe, but I guess OnlyFans and streaming universe is going crazy because she did a video with him and then now is calling him out for giving her herpes virus 2. And then she showed pictures that he had like a lump.
There's a sequel?
And the thing about him is like he's he's pretty big in the OnlyFans world. And there's a lot of people worried that he might have given it to Tiana Trump, Sexy Red. But it gets better. He went on a stream with Aiden Ross to clear his name, but he came with the test results of 2023.
Oh.
And then ghosted him the next day when he was supposed to do a stream with them. But yeah, Coochie Third Leg, Nigerian. He's out there burning a lot of people.
Wow. Well, you know, Nigerians are immune to goofy shit like herpes. That's goofy to them.
OnlyFans. OnlyFans was out, man. If OnlyFans was out when we was 20.
The only time a Nigerian get tested is if they piss on the plant and kill it. They're like, oh, maybe there's something wrong with me. But a bump ain't shit. Then that motherfucker, if I ain't killing plants when I piss on them, give me a cactus. Nigerian kill a cactus with needles will fall right off the motherfucker. You know, they got different diseases and shit out there. You know what I'm saying? If you can't kill a plant and piss on a plant and kill it, you don't need to get tested in Nigeria.
Oh, my God.
Can you imagine going to the clinic in Nigeria?
Oh, no.
You probably catch something at the clinic.
But I think he's from Houston, but like in his profile says Nigerian. So he's like an American Nigerian type shit.
In Nigeria, the doctors test positive. Say, hold up, Mr. Umbutu, you got this shit too?
Yeah, damn
you
right.
got this shit too, Umbutu?
Yeah, you got it too now.
Hey, I fucked the same bitch you fucked.
Yeah, you sat in that chair, didn't you?
I'll show you how to beat it, though. The good thing is it don't come around on a regular. This shit'll be going in a week.
You want to catch something, this is what you want to catch.
Wait till it goes on hiatus and then get back out there in the streets.
Some of the other shit ain't got no break. This gets you a break. You get a summer vacation on this one.
Yeah, that's this guy telling you, hey, relax. When the bumps come, this guy saying relax.
Time to chill.
They gonna go away.
Yeah. Start talking more.
And when they go away, you'll be back out there fucking.
Well, his excuse was he cut himself shaving, and that's why he had like a gash.
On his... Where was the
meat.
gash?
On his third leg. That's why they call him
gashes.
Gucci. That's why they call him Gucci third leg.
On the...
You know.
Why would you be cutting right there?
Well, some people get hair there.
You don't shave, dog?
I'm not down the front of my... On the damn...
It's on the trunk.
You
like on the middle of the
You
trunk.
better start shaving.
Bro. Taking no damn razor blade down to the fucking
ball, nigga. Hold on, remember?
You got hair on the tip of your dick's hair. That's crazy. Y'all niggas weird. You got a fro on the tip of your shit, bro. That is crazy.
He always bring up some suspect shit, man. I tell you,
Gucci third leg. Y'all know Gucci third leg.
Fuck Gucci third leg.
So he's like, yeah, I know him. I'm a big fan.
It's
I knew
dominating my timeline. First of all,
dominating your timeline
on Twitter. First
Gucci
of all,
third leg.
How much Gucci third leg searching you been doing?
Gucci third leg.
I'm
Shaving technique.
He has to come back with the 2024 test results.
So
I'm not gonna be done with that story until he comes back and gives the right test results.
If them shits is wrong, he ain't coming back. Fuck it, I'm not showing y'all shit. Would you have done OnlyFans if it was out back when we was?
I'm not hypersexual. I love fucking, but I'm not.
It make money though.
I can't just fuck any woman.
If a girl came to you and gave you this proposition, it's only gonna be POV. No, your face is not gonna appear, and you're gonna get 25% of the earnings.
Yeah.
You just film, getting your dick sucked and fucking.
And I get 25%.
25%.
I did it for 4%.
I don't know. I don't know, no.
Yeah. All OnlyFans ain't smashing chicks. It's
Huh?
Ain't it?
Yeah.
You would do it.
Back in the day, I would have been out there.
OnlyFans people make more money than regular porn stars.
Right. What you gonna work at Bank of America? Again?
I used to work at Bank
That's
of
what I'm
America.
saying. I've been doing that shit. I would have been out there.
I was making over
OnlyFans.
$10 an hour at Bank of America. I was fine.
You was on the scoreboard. What was you at on the scoreboard?
I was a K performer.
Stop it.
I was top 3 every month, but the Armenian cats used to be up there cheating. Because they had people that worked in customer service that would transfer them regular credit card payments.
The inbounds and
I
shit.
started telling. I started snitching.
Right.
I told. I'm up in here collecting one 20-day accounts.
And they get the inbound calls. Y'all in there on that dialer.
And I'm like, hold on, bro. I remember it was a chick there, Elena. That bitch English was good. That's how she spoke English, nigga. She was outselling everybody in this collection. We worked at Bank of America way back in the day,
Bro.
in collections.
The most crooked place ever. There was a black girl. Her name was Centrell. She got hired to be a manager of the Spanish-speaking queue. Didn't know Spanish.
Wow.
she
was fucking somebody.
I don't know what she went out there. She was sitting in that little cubicle. They transfer called her, and she was like, I don't even know what the fuck they're saying.
There's tricks of like when you're selling, if you confuse the person, they'll buy from you. That's why gypsies talk fast.
You'd have been out of there.
We were collecting credit card debts.
Yeah.
So we worked in the credit card department for Bank of America.
Yeah.
And our job was to call people who were behind on their credit cards and
buy their debt.
No, get them to pay their credit card.
But I was in 160 days, so it was already turned off by the time they got to me. You can't even use that card in a way. Like, oh, if you keep making the payments, you can keep it. Like, that shit's done. So, please make a payment. Yeah, that shit was terrible.
That shit was.
That was.
Did you get a lot of people begging?
Huh?
Begging? Like, please, I'll do anything not to pay.
Mean, at 120 day, they pretty much like, look, man, fuck it.
Yeah.
Motherfucker been late 4 times, nigga, so?
And then we get it after that. So, after 120 day, it'll come to my apartment like, I told the last motherfucker, fuck it. Like, no.
Remember when they put that? I forgot you would work there with me. Remember that customer that somebody changed the name? It was a Vietnamese couple named Fuck and Bitch.
Yeah. People would change the names and shit.
So there was a couple in there. The husband's name was spelled Phuc, and the wife's name was Bich.
Yep.
So I call, hey, may I speak to Fuck, please? Fuck ho.
Everybody in the cubicle laughed. Oh, he going to count.
Hey, fuck up.
I got in trouble one time, man. So a thing came out where it was like you had to answer the phone and be like, we want to do customer service now. It's a great day at Bank of America. How may I help you? So I called out and called back in. So I called from my seat. I called out and then back in to like 120 day. My boy Black West answered the phone. It's a great day at Bank of America. And shut your bitch ass up.
I forgot Black West used to work there. He was there when I was there?
He was there when I was there. Right after.
I was there 02.
We was like 03, 04. 03. We was in there 03. But yeah, I called out to make it look like it was an outside number, but it was really me calling from my desk. So he asked for, great day at Bank of America. And shut your bitch ass up. Where the hoes at? And he's like, sir, I'm just trying to do my job. Shut your bitch ass up. I kept saying that, right? He hangs the phone up. The people that listened to the calls came out. They said, Todd, we want to talk to you for a minute. So I had my supervisor said, hey, Todd, I want to play something for you. Push play. Shut your bitch ass up. Shut up. Where the hoes at? Where the weed, nigga?
Bag ass Todd.
So then I'm like, man, I tried to get up and leave. Like, okay, man, I think we know where this is going. I don't need to. He's like, man, sit down and listen to the rest of this. I listened to the whole 5-minute call, man. I used to get in trouble like a motherfucker.
They fired you for that?
No. I was damn near fireproof. I just kept on.
For a guy with glasses.
Todd is a misfit, bro.
You would think, you know, like.
Super duper.
Yeah.
Todd the type of guy to put a whoopee cushion in his boss's chair on his first day of work.
No, that's comedy.
Yeah, that's some shit Todd would do. You guys don't understand. Todd is diabolical, dog.
I was the worst employee.
Todd will smile with you, dog, and think you're a straight idiot. He don't give a fuck. Todd is a killer, man. Y'all ain't realize that about Todd?
That shit was crazy.
Bank of America was the greatest. Remember that? It was a thick, light-skinned girl worked there, man.
So many of them.
I forgot
So
her
many.
name.
That's how I got the job. They was like, man, it's hoes down here. You need to work where I work.
Right.
So I came down there and ace the job interview. Like, it's hoes in here? Yes.
Always over here. Derek is always on a whole mission.
It's one that I know you like up in here. I came in there looking straight for her.
Yeah, that was a cool gig, man. 22 years ago.
That was the 14th. That's the 14th grade.
For sure.
Yeah, because you got 12th grade, graduate. 13th grade is PCC. 14th grade is Bank of America.
15th grade is California State Penitentiary. Niggas was in there stealing credit card numbers, dog.
Oh, everything, bro. Wow.
Bro, I wasn't doing that, but I know of people who they were in there, man.
I was in there getting in trouble.
Call centers are that is the plug for white collar crime.
Yeah, it is. That is ground zero.
That is the Columbia of white. Call centers are the Columbia of white collar crimes, especially a bank call center. You can get a social, a credit card number, all that.
Address, all of that.
If you are a scumbag,
it is the cocoa leaf.
You get all you want at a call center.
All you want, all you can handle. All you get a federal case up in that motherfucker.
You catch a federal indictment working at a call center.
You get more time than Meech fucking running a call center, bro.
I'm telling you, man, a call center should be illegal, bro. Motherfuckers is.
You went to a job interview to get life because you fucked around in a call center.
Bro, that's a mafia operation, man.
That shit is sick, bro.
Any place you give your date of birth to and social security number on the phone, somebody in there gonna sell it.
Yeah, just to start talking.
Because they don't pay motherfuckers shit that work in these call centers. You think $800 every 2 weeks is gonna stop a motherfucker from stealing your identity?
Man.
You motherfuckers, I was working at Bank of America making $10.50 an hour. And after my first year, I got a raise, and I was the K performer. I can prove it. I got a raise for 10 cents.
If you can prove you was a K performer, that just goes to show you how sick Bank of America was. Because this nigga saved the scoreboard from 2002. He still got a sheet of paper with his name and how many dollars impacted
Why
he
would
got.
they pay somebody $800 every 2 weeks and let them get people's social security numbers and credit cards?
Why would you write somebody up who got access to social security cards and shit?
I just don't understand it, man.
I used to get written up all the time up in there. I was the worst employee.
Yeah, my boss was a dude named Derek. You remember Derek?
Was Derek the Colombian dude or whatever?
He wasn't Colombian. He was
Madagascarian.
He had his hair slicked back.
Slick back,
And he talked like, yes.
So he was the...
Everybody thought Derek was gay, but he wasn't gay. Yes.
He was like the assistant trainer when I came through.
Let me talk to you about something.
Why are you so smooth, man? Back up, man.
He used to slick his hair back. He was Belizean. He was like you know who he was? He reminded me of Little Richard.
Yeah, Little Richard, like if he was
in his 30s, because he was old to us back then, but he was 37. He was 37, and Derek. I wonder how he's doing, man.
Bro,
he got to be in Belize running the call center. He was exceptional at the job.
Derek and Don was an old black dude. He had the black hat with the leather front on there, and I know he was sick of us. He hated the little young black dude.
Don, which one was Don?
The one always frowned up black dude up in the car, always just like, man, I don't give a fuck about this shit.
Okay.
Yeah, him. It was a bunch of crazy. 160 they had the crazy. We had Mother Love and Bassett up in there. We had some crazy people up in there, man.
It was an old black lady that ran the call center. Remember her? And then she retired.
Yeah, I remember her.
I forgot her name.
The homie VJ dove in the fountain at lunch break on payday for our paychecks.
Really?
And like, nigga, we'll give you a paycheck if you dive in the fountain.
I forgot about the fountain.
He dove right in the fountain and then came upstairs. It was sitting up there wet.
Dummy.
Shit, he got our check that day. We was like, nigga, you do that, man? I'll give you $400. You dive in the fountain right now. You dove in the fountain. Like, all right, fuck it. There you go.
Oh, y'all gave me your money.
Yeah. We didn't give a shit.
How did you quit?
How did I quit the bank?
How did you quit? I just didn't show up. I stopped answering my phone.
Doesn't that give you anxiety?
What, quitting?
When you're young, yeah.
I didn't quit.
I mean, when you're young, no. Now
You got
yeah.
fired?
I got fired.
Oh, finally they got
Yeah,
to
so
you?
they sent me to Brea. So they sent a bunch of people to Brea, and then this white dude. He reminded me of the dude from Summer School or whatever, the movie Summer School, and he was our manager. And I was like, man, I want to quit this shit, man. I want to go and be an actor. I want to write. I want to go do comedy. He's like, we're gonna fire you then. That way you'll get unemployment and shit, and go follow your dreams.
Wow.
And he fired me. I
Damn.
was like,
And it didn't work out, did it?
I mean, I'm here now on camera. I made it.
You know,
Bank of America, I made it, baby. Ha ha. Ha ha.
Todd not telling the whole story. He finished the album. He pressed up 200 copies of it and went to Vegas.
Yeah, yeah.
And tried to sell his album in Vegas.
I did though.
And it didn't work out for him.
No shit. I ate. I got in the clubs. We sold that. We sold that album. 2004. That was the name of the album.
You sold 21 copies of that album.
That's it. I'm not gonna finna go platinum out of what I got in my hands.
How many, for how much?
$10.
$10?
$10 a CD.
$210 you made.
Yeah.
And how much you spent?
$210. Spent all that shit. It was saving it. I put that
did you spend more money going to Vegas?
Huh? I didn't bring nothing. All I brought, all of the homies was going to Vegas. I'm like, I'm going too. I took a box of CDs. Like, nigga, I'm finna get these off. And had a good time, man.
I've done similar things in my life.
I'm getting these off. This is it. If it don't work, it don't work. Like I said, I had money for food. I was able to get in any clubs I wanted to get into. And I was good.
Man.
Off them 2004s.
Man, we've
She
all
thought
done.
I ran out of dough until I pulled up in that 2004. Yeah, that shit was crazy, man.
Was there ever a time back in the day where you thought you was about to make it?
Yeah, 2004. Hell yeah.
You thought, okay.
Several times, man. We thought we was gonna make it. We went to the performances, Jamie Foxx parties and shit. We thought we was gonna be up in that motherfucker, man.
Man.
Didn't make it. We had an audition. They told us it was like Bad Boy or something, but we didn't see Puff. But we did a whole audition in Hollywood, and it was like nigga came outside jumping around and smoking weed. We thought we made it.
You know what video I
Didn't
was
make
in? I thought I was about to make it. What's that? That movie. I mean that music video with Ron Isley and R. Kelly and
Mr. Biggs and them.
How you doing, Mr. Biggs?
Who was you?
What the hell is going on? Just because you're sleeping with it. That one I was in.
What did you do?
I was just one of the people in the club dancing with it.
I'm gonna make it.
I made $35 for that appearance. And I thought, hey, I was around R. Kelly. I was in the same room as R. Kelly and Mr. Biggs.
You was in the club dancing to a narrative song.
I used to go up to BET and sit in the audience. They would pay you $35 a day.
See, that's what I'm saying. That's how I know motherfuckers would have been on some.
That's how I know they can't fuck with us.
Yeah.
Bro, I have been doing this shit since 1999, dog. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no overnight shit, bro. I used to go to BET on Hollywood Way, sit in the audience, and be up there all day, 10 hours for $35.
I know when I thought I was gonna make it. I was in the movie Crazy Beautiful. It's called Crazy Beautiful. I don't really know much more about it, but there's a scene right after the football game, and you can see me running into. I was the first person through the door, through the locker room, and I was like, "Man, I'm finna make it." And they had a shower scene, right?
Right.
And they say like, have you ever heard of getting Taft-Hartley or anything like that in the acting? Yeah. So they say if you get wet in the movie, you get Taft-Hartley.
Right.
So now I'm volunteering for shower scene. Like, I did a shower scene.
You get paid extra for getting wet?
Yeah. You're supposed to be. That's supposed to be like fast track you to union. Like,
okay,
you went from being an extra to.
What happened in the shower?
I was in the shower scene. Got naked for a fucking shower scene.
You were hanging dong?
Flesh colored drawers or something. Maybe I was flesh colored. Maybe I was.
What was it? Flesh colored?
Caught a lob today.
See,
Bronny caught a lob today.
Who threw it?
Yeah.
Get up, Bronny.
Y'all haters. Bronny caught a lot.
Let's go, Bronny.
Do your thing, Bronny.
Let's
We
go. Get
support
up,
you.
Bronny.
All these haters out here.
I'm rooting for Bronny.
I am.
Yeah, I had a daddy, homie.
My boy caught a lob. We
Let's
love
go.
you, boy.
Get up.
What you
I
say?
No, I'm rooting for him.
Yeah, I'm rooting for Bronny.
But
Like,
he's been
come on.
playing bad.
He hasn't played
No,
a
he
real game
hasn't.
yet, though. He hasn't played a real game.
See, this how I know. But you got to come on, bro.
Let's
Yeah.
talk about it.
The defense he's been playing is pretty good. He's a great help defender. He's always in help. He always sees man and ball. He recovers when he's gotten beaten. I've seen him do at least 3 or 4 recovery blocks.
Right.
He's a great athlete. He's an NBA caliber athlete. He will be just fine. People are basing this shit on scoring. He is not a scorer.
He don't got to be a scorer.
He's like a Derek
Fisher. I've been saying that shit like, dog, he's Derek Fisher.
Maybe even a little bit of a Chauncey Billups.
That's it.
That's his ceiling is like a Chauncey Billups.
Chauncey
type.
Billups is one of the most underrated
see-
players.
But you don't understand because you're young. When he first got
used to
into
be-
the league, they was calling him a bust.
They sure was.
He got traded 4 years in a row.
Yep.
Before landing on the Pistons.
Exactly. People have crazy memories, dog.
Yeah, Nuggets.
I'm a real Kobe fan. I remember
Yeah.
when they used to talk about Kobe like this.
Right.
I remember when they used to talk about how many players like this.
Bro, so many, bro. And then they just come out and they, oh, now he's good. Now he's good. Man, Bronny could be Derek Fisher. He could be Devin George. He don't got to be. He's not the number one option. LeBron's on the team. AD's on the team. AR-15's on the team.
He'll be an NBA starter at some point.
For sure.
Did you watch that other white guy for the Lakers yesterday?
He's a scorer.
Westside Connect.
Netch is his name?
Connect.
He's a scorer. He's
Dalton
a good
Connect.
player.
Yeah. He's a good player.
You're just basing it on scoring, though, dog.
That's it. It's way more to
No,
it.
man, like Bronny's overall plus and minus is minus 44 or some shit.
Yeah, but that's based on. I mean, let me tell you something, dog. I understand all these stats, but they're intangibles, bro.
Right.
The fact that he's athletic enough to recover on defense and block the shot of an NBA caliber player says a lot. The recovery is everything. You're not gonna lock nobody up every play.
Mm-hmm.
His fucking fast twitch muscles are that to where he can survive in the league off of pure athleticism. You forget he comes from good stock.
Super good stock.
So his upside is going to be, his potential of growth is going to be maximized. He's going to realize his potential. Now, there are other players who don't have politics on their side who will never be in a position that may be as talented or more talented to realize their potential because they're not in a position as beneficial.
Absolutely.
But somebody has to be in that position.
You ever see an NBA player go spend a summer with Akeem Olajuwon and come back better? How many summers you think he gonna spend with LeBron?
He's been training like a pro since he was a kid.
Absolutely.
It's about comfortability.
Right.
His problem is not that he doesn't have the game. Look, my first year of VAR, it took halfway through. I was the best player on my team as a sophomore, hands down, right? I broke my ankle. I didn't get comfortable until 20 games into the season. Then once I got comfortable, I started doing dope shit. I was killing in practice.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? But it just sometimes the game time comfortability, it just takes certain people longer than other people. They just immediately, they don't have those jitters like an AI. But Kobe had those jitters.
Right.
Kobe was gunning when he first got into the league, but he didn't get comfortable till maybe a year or two in.
Right.
But he was doing crazy shit just off of instinct. But when he got comfortable is when he became crazy.
Kobe.
But that
Mamba.
comfortability is not something that you can teach. It's just experience. He just has to take in everything. He has to go through the criticism. He has to probably go play in every stadium once.
Right.
He probably has to, get used to flying.
Right.
He has to get used to how they eat. He has to get used to how they practice. And then he'll fall into a comfort zone and he'll be okay.
And I think go ahead.
Fuck a couple groupies too.
Hey,
Probably that's a part of it. Probably.
Yeah,
But I think he has an advantage that other people don't have. There's other rookies or younger players. They have the wily veteran.
Everybody on the team is rooting for him because his dad is the nigga.
Exactly.
So he's on the sideline. He gets a dunk. Everybody's cheering.
Yeah.
They want him to win.
Exactly.
Don't you think there might be secret haters in that locker room?
Of course.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, but they'll get their ass sent somewhere else.
LeBron James is the man in L.A.
Yeah. All the way. So, like I said, people will learn from a veteran. Oh, I'm learning from a fat lever or somebody on their way out.
Right.
He gets to learn from.
I used to play against his son. He said,
Ron Lever. So he gets the. Those veterans will give you nuggets and tidbits, you know. Hey, this is what I think you should be doing, you know. Watch out for that.
You want some chicken nuggets?
Yeah, he got his father who's going to tell him exactly, like the real. I'm going to keep it real with you. This is what you need to do. You need to be up at 5:30. You need to be doing this kind of stuff.
Right.
It's probably go over there and wake his ass up. Get the fuck up and go shoot some shots.
Right.
Bro, he has something other people don't have.
if you're Bronny, do you live with LeBron or get your own
No,
apartment?
you get your own shit.
He already got his own place.
Yeah.
He's been having his own place since he was in college.
In the 4th grade, this motherfucker has something.
In 4th grade with his own spot is comedy, dog. In the 4th grade,
In the
nigga,
4th grade.
with a staff working under you.
Yo, the personal chef and shit.
Yeah, that's
Do you
wild.
think, career-wise, if you had to make a hot take, who you think will have a better career? Connect or Bronny James?
That's a tough one. Connect can shoot. He's going to play a lot. But I don't know, man. Connect look like he got all-star potential.
Yeah, he looks super good after that night, for sure. But, I mean.
I think Bronny will have a longer career.
Yeah.
I think maybe Connect might have a better scoring career.
For sure.
But I think Bronny is going to land about 15 points a game at his peak.
How many
7
teams,
assists.
How many teams will Bronny play for?
I don't know.
Like he's gonna be a journeyman, 7, 8.
I don't think
PJ
so.
Tucker it.
I don't think he's going to be a journeyman because he knows what he's doing. You could tell he knows what he's doing. It just hasn't clicked yet.
But I feel like a journeyman is still a good career because you play 10, 12, 13 years. You just play for a bunch of different teams.
But he's not. I don't think he's set up to be a journeyman. Like certain people aren't set up for certain things. Like certain people aren't set up to go have a house in the hood. Like that's not how you were raised.
If the Lakers win a championship with him on the team, he's not going nowhere.
Exactly. Exactly.
But if they don't win, they're going to trade him the next year or two.
If this season was to go bad, they would still have the father-son thing to sell games out.
I'm going to tell you right now, before his career is over, he's going to be one of the most popular players in the league.
For sure.
Top 10 selling shirts?
For sure. He's going to be popular because at some point they're going to realize, oh, he's a good kid.
Yep.
We're rooting against a good kid. Like, you know what I mean? And then he going to look at Tim Hardaway's son. Tim Hardaway's son is, I mean, he's on the decline now, but he, you know, people wasn't rooting against him.
Nope.
Why y'all rooting against Bronny?
Because people hate LeBron.
That's the only reason why.
A lot of people, like, it goes 50-50. Like, even in Puerto Rico, it's 50-50.
But they hate him for
Really?
Yeah. Like, I'm a LeBron fan, but I remember those Warriors finals when I went to bars to watch it. Most people hate LeBron.
A lot of people hate LeBron because he tested free agency.
Right. You know
It's something that everybody did. Like,
and one, he's made LeBron. He writes his own paycheck.
but people say, you know, Bronny's a good kid. But what if Bronny wasn't a good kid? What if one day on the sidelines, Bronny said, "Hey, yo, Dad, shut your bitch ass up." Bron can't fire on him.
No,
Because that'd be punching the kid. That'd be punching your child, and you'll get your kid
teammate.
taken. No, it ain't a teammate. That's your kid.
He would get fined though.
He would get taken by CBS.
If he whooped Bronny, that would be hilarious.
He whooped Bronny, he gonna be in a foster home.
Yeah, imagine Bronny foul out and walk to the bench, and Bronny's like, "I told your ass to move your feet on defense."
Pull out a Laker belt and whoop him.
That's crazy. What was I gonna say?
They have Laker belts. They gonna be passing them out, bro. Get the purple one or the yellow one.
Yeah, I think he's gonna be all right. Damn, it was something I wanted to say and I forgot. Oh, Fat Joe.
What he doing?
I thought I knew Fat Joe.
Are we talking about the kid, the special needs
Turns
kid?
out I
You
don't know
gotta
Fat
know, Joe. You gotta know.
Turns out I don't know Fat Joe, and I want to give major props to Fat Joe. I always knew he had a son that was handicapped, but I didn't know the details behind the story. Do you know the details behind the story?
No, I don't even know what the story is.
He was messing with this woman. They had a son that had cerebral palsy or some type of handicap that's severe. When the baby was born, him and the woman broke up, but she wanted to give his son up for adoption. Him and his mother said, no, we'll take care of the son. They took the son from the woman. He hasn't seen her since.
Oh.
She's a deadbeat mother.
Oh.
She did not want to take care of her child because he was severely handicapped.
Yeah.
Why isn't this talked about more?
Mama gotta have a life.
Why are women allowed to be... Mama got to have a life.
You can't do this. Can't say, Dad gotta have a life.
But there are deadbeat moms out there and nobody talks about that.
Yeah.
Doesn't sell.
I know all Sean Kemp's business. I know all Future's business. I know who are some other people that they project to be a deadbeat dad. And I'm not saying those dudes are, but we know they have multiple kids. We know that supposedly they're not there for all of their kids. And if I'm wrong about it, correct me. But we know when a man is not doing what he's supposed to do for his child. How come this is not common knowledge in this industry when it comes to females? There are scumbag, deadbeat women who participate in entertainment that move across the country and leave their children with cousins so they can pursue acting careers. We don't talk about this.
Yeah, we don't talk about that. Who's the deadbeat mama out there?
We don't talk about the WNBA players that get pregnant and give their babies up for adoptions so they can get back on that court and hoop.
That happens.
It's happened before. Somewhere in the world.
Right, some WNBA.
Somewhere over the rainbow.
Yeah, we ain't talking about the WNBA. That's funny.
We don't talk about it. Why, Todd?
I don't know, man. Deadbeat mom. Is that worse? Deadbeat mom's worse than deadbeat dad.
Yeah.
It's the worst thing you could be.
Yeah, because you'd have pushed the baby out and then left it. Shame.
But you heard about the story. It happened like 3, maybe 5 months ago about a woman who went on vacation and left the baby in the house and it died.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
You go on vacation. How old was the baby?
Where'd she go?
I think it was 6 months, maybe not. I don't, or maybe like 16, 18 months. And she went to Puerto Rico, but like, it's a good place to vacation.
You could have took the baby with you.
Alejandro.
It's a good place to vacation.
You could have took the baby with you.
We need to see vacation videos. Like how much fun was you having? If you having too much fun, we add a whole nother year of prison.
Was it worth the rest of your life in jail? Hey.
What'd you eat? Oh, plantain sandwich.
Yeah, those
Okay.
plantains.
Plantain sandwich? What are you talking about?
She made that shit up. That's how much fun
She
she
could
was
at
having.
least have had the decency to put a Ring camera in there so she could have seen when the police arrived and never came back. You dummy. You could have never came back.
You could stay in
Why'd you
Puerto
come
Rico.
back? You could have started selling pussy and stayed in Puerto Rico. They wouldn't have been able to tell the difference.
Try-
That's an island full of Beyoncés. They would have just thought you was one of them.
Maybe she wasn't Beyonce looking. Probably tried it.
Yeah.
Shit, ain't nobody buying. Can you imagine trying to be a prostitute and nobody buying?
Yeah, you out there. Pussy ain't selling today, but it's selling for everybody else. I mean, I've been out here all day. I don't know if it's the weather or what's going on.
Your self-esteem got to hit the floor at that point. That's it. That's rock bottom.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
dirt bottom.
Oh, there must be a hurricane on the way. That's what it is. Hurricane season. You know, niggas that buy pussy can't swim, so it's hurricane season.
So if you can't sell it as a prostitute out there, do you stand out there during the hurricane?
You got to stay out there till the water
Like, hey,
washes
fuck
you
it.
away.
Hey, ain't nobody else selling. This is the time now.
You better learn how to swim, bitch, so you can get this money.
It's a buyer's market right now.
How would you, let's say, sell dick if you had to?
Cash
What
your car.
would be
Very
your
carefully.
strategy? Would you
Digital?
stand in the corner?
My strategy would be old white women.
Oh, no.
How would you How would you try to social media app? Like,
No, I would just approach old white women. Do you need company? I would go to the nearest Gelson's or
sound like somebody on their way to jail.
Or Whole Foods, and I would stand outside Whole Foods all day and say, "Hey, beautiful, would you like some company?"
Your prostitution career would last 30 minutes.
And then when they say, "What you say?" I say, "Do you watch Three's Company?"
I ain't trying to sell no dick, officer.
Bitch, I'm trying to watch Three's Company, bitch.
I was already hard. I ain't had nothing to do with her.
Jack Tripper's my nigga.
I was thinking about something I saw earlier.
You watch Three's Company. I know I've been out here all day. I'm waiting on Three's Company to come on. I said, do you watch Three's Company, bitch? I didn't ask you, did you need company? The police here for. Officer, are you familiar with Jack Tripper? Yes, thank you. Is he not a talented man? Yes, he is. I don't know what this bitch is talking about. I didn't ask her that she needs company. I said Three's Company.
You need company?
Mr. Roper's a motherfucker. Come on, Jack.
You need company?
You need company. That's what I would say. You need company all day. I sit by the celery, nigga. I set up a lawn chair next to the celery. And I'm asking, well, what about you? What's your strategy for selling?
Shit, buy it the first time and
I'm
get the
for
second
sale.
time free. Yeah, I'm selling dick.
Hey.
Going to jail too.
In the cucumber section?
I will first start. I'll make a page in. Is it Backpage? That's the place.
That no
we don't
longer
know.
exists.
What do you mean?
It don't exist no more.
Backpage is the feds.
It is.
Yes.
Sound like somebody going to jail over there too. Your shit will last as soon as you sign up.
That's like selling crack in front of the White House. You're going to go to jail.
Hey man, I remember
Me
one
too, a
time
damn captain.
I worked in a grocery store.
Okay.
And then like it was like the midnight shift, and we were just closing. It's like 11, 12, and then this guy I work with is like, "Hey, how do you block numbers?" And then he proceeded to tell me that I guess he has a wife and she left, and he got like a prostitute, but now the prostitute is trying to blackmail him.
Oh, wow.
And I'm just gonna block her number. That'll work. I'll be safe if I could just block her number.
That is crazy.
I worked the night shift at a hotel, and we called 2 of those chicks from the, I guess, back page or whatever.
Right.
Man, that was not the people who showed up. We were at the front desk, so we told them to go to a room. Like, yeah, we're in room 347, and then we'll just watch the people. Like that was not her. The first girl car broke down, so I could imagine being somebody calling up and she's like, "Oh, I got a flat tire."
That's game.
Yeah, and then the second one, it was the girls on the picture was not the girls that showed up. The girls that showed up looked like some just regular girls from Monrovia.
Really?
Would you have
Yeah.
fucked them? The regular girl?
Come on. Yeah. What you talking about?
You know what?
But what was the plan? Okay, you
I was
called them, they came to the hotel, and that's it?
Yeah. We worked the night shift. We just wanted to waste people's times. We used to do dumb shit there. So the other guy who worked there, John used to pretend to be a rich guy. So he'll bring girls to the hotel, and then I will act like I'm just a hotel worker. Oh, Mr. John, hey, how you doing, John? Can I get some? Yeah, get me. And he would talk like, yeah, get me a so-and-so and a so-and-so. Yeah, I'm running things here. Yeah. All right, Mr. John, we got you, Mr. John.
And
Yeah.
he smashed?
He used to smash so many chicks that way. Until the one chick caught him, he took her to a fancy Italian restaurant and couldn't pronounce none of this shit. And the jig was up.
Hey, my only back page experience, they said hello, and I said hello. She said, "Are you black?" And I said, "Yeah," and she hung up the phone.
And you was done. He's a quitter.
She said, she asked me if I was black,
Right.
and it was over with.
These prostitutes is racist. I'm done with the life.
You know, pimps tell them that they can't mess with black.
You
Man,
low
can't-
life. This is racist.
Yeah, how you gonna be racist at this low?
because they think that you're a pimp trying to knock they bra up.
Oh, get her over there like, all right,
Mhm.
where's the money? Let's have sex. Nah, bitch, this is pimping. Yeah,
Right.
bitch. Yeah. Oh, that's
Right.
fucked up.
And you never tried that trick? It was
No.
never your turn? Like, okay, it's your turn to play the hotel employee, and it's my turn to play the millionaire. It never was your turn?
Never was my turn. I was homeless.
I know when Alejandro called, they come
Dry
in,
spell.
They be over there before the phone hang up with Alejandro. Oh, we got us one.
Yeah, we got us one.
We got a Yugoslavian nigga on the phone. Go over there and get that money, bitch. You don't even know how much a dollar's worth. You got 9 euros on your pussy, bitch. You
€9.
You spent 9. You can imagine you come back to your pimp with euros. That nigga confused like a mother. Bitch, what is this euro shit?
You get them shits thrown in the trash. What is this? Bus tokens. Bitch.
You over your head, bitch. I fuck a euro. But go ahead.
I never got to pretend to be the rich dude, but I got to kick it with Rodney King's daughter.
Hey, we both did.
And then Snaps took her to the Rose Bowl and ate her food. That was crazy.
Candace.
Yeah, that was her. She was cool.
She was cool as a
She was cool.
Shout out to
That
Candace.
happened. We smoked weed. Snaps ate your tacos, but yeah. Damn, I guess I'm telling.
Check this out, man. We having a roast off. This, by the time y'all see this, the show would have already happened.
If we still got the trophy at that time, something went wrong.
But this is the trophy. This is what's on the line. Saturday, October 19th at the Ice House. The roast off trophy. Hey, you should get in the roast off. You want to get in it?
Yeah.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Write some jokes.
Okay.
He might fuck around and win.
He might. Fuck the rest of the commercial, huh? Hey, roast off. Let's go it down. October 19th, Ice House. You know what I'm saying? Alejandro just said he's out there. You think you got what it takes to roast Alejandro?
God.
You know what I'm saying? The Puerto Rican assassin. Are you ready for that? This
Are you ready?
is what's on the line.
Everybody's gonna be so. It happened already. What the fuck?
Get a time machine.
Hey, but no, man. Hey, man, it's been another illustrious episode of Kraig Facts. It's a little bit shorter. Look, man, we're gonna transition this show eventually to live every time we shoot it. I'm talking about live in front of an audience.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
That's gonna be great.
We got to generate some revenue because just the monetization on YouTube is not enough to pay the bills. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I like shooting my loads in public.
If you want to hear him say,
you want to be there when Alejandro gets cuffed.
I can already see it now. Some of them other niggas cutting it up. So they got a gay nigga on the show now. Some haters out there. I love y'all, man. I love y'all haters, man.
That's crazy. I don't love them. I don't love haters.
You gotta love them.
No, you don't.
Especially ones that just make up shit.
Oh. What's love got to do with it? Got to do with it.
Got to do with it.
What's love but a
But
second-hand
secondary
emotion?
Yeah.
That's a cold-ass bar.
Bro, what's love but a second-hand emotion? What's love got to do?
Got to do with it.
Ooh, the rapper's got a gun now. You get
The
your
heart when
and
the
your
heart can be broken. Yeah, Tina Turner was out there heartless, bro. That's wild. Who needs a heart when a heart can be broken? That's some sugar-free shit. She was on that sugar-free shit before sugar-free.
I said if I had a heart, she would serve it with some fries.
Come to the Ice House. Win a trophy.
On a casual encounter with a bouncer over fries. I forgot my own lyrics. It's the wine.
What would be worse, bombing on stage after a joke or forgetting a rap and fucking up the show?
I don't know, bombing on stage. Because with a rap, the music is there, so you could just you could just do that and act like you to the rhythm.
And they usually like play the lyrics too live.
Yeah, but bombing on stage, at least you did everything that you were supposed to do. It just didn't work.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
You
like
did
you told a
everything?
joke in Cincinnati. Y'all been to Cincinnati? All right, wow.
But it can also happen where you tell a joke and you fucked up the delivery and
Right.
nobody laughs.
All you gotta
Yeah.
do is if you forget a rap on stage is do this. All you gotta do is be like
I know we're ending the show right now, but like I want to get your opinions on this because I saw Andrew Schultz talk about it.
Okay.
He had Donald Trump in his podcast, and suddenly a lot of his live performances were canceled.
Oh.
Well, that's
And he talked about it. He said like, "Oh, we got this email, and apparently they still want to work with Live Nation, but not with me."
crazy.
It's wild out there.
And it seems like Donald Trump is gonna win. 21 days. We're like less than 3 weeks from the election.
Hey, man, let me tell you something. That's unfortunate. The fans don't give a fuck about your politics. If Andrew Schultz is the man for the job, why would you take it away from him because he has a different political view of you? Donald Trump is still an American citizen. He has the right to run for president. He has the right, just like Kamala Harris has the right. Somebody has to do what you would do in order for you to fuck with him?
That's wild.
That's unfortunate, bro.
Only one vote. Use your vote.
Do you realize they don't give a fuck about you either? Who would do some shit like that? Because of that's crazy, dog. That is crazy.
That's wild. I mean,
I don't even know what to say.
I mean,
that's the type of person that would lie on you and tell people shit that ain't true about you because you won't fuck her. That's the type of person.
It's like the cuckoo bird.
That's the type of person what that reminds me of? There was a woman I watched a YouTube video on who lied to her daughter about being molested by her father because she was mad at the pops. Did you ever see that video?
Hold on, I'm gonna click
so she told her daughter, and she told the rest of her family that her husband, because he didn't want to be with her, molested their 2-year-old daughter. So she's who obviously the daughter didn't remember it,
right?
Because it didn't happen. So
that sounds like the Woody Allen. What happened to Woody Allen too?
This was a black family. So she had this young girl growing up believing she was sexually assaulted.
Damn.
And it never happened. And then admitted to it 22 years later.
That's horrible.
What do you do if you're the daughter?
You don't fuck with your mom. I mean, you can never stop fucking with your mom, I guess, but my mom isn't scandalous like that.
Went out the window, huh?
I can't imagine having a mother that's scandalous, you?
No, I can't imagine.
Would that change your relationship with your mom?
Yeah, because, shit, my mom was there. I love my mama.
That is crazy, dog.
I guess she can start fucking with her dad again.
Alejandro is... If you want to be there while Alejandro goes down in cuffs, come to the live cuffing.
He got on church shoes and Nike socks, man, so something might be going on.
Adidas.
Religious soccer going on.
Man, that's been this episode of Kraig Facts. I love y'all, man. Every week we do our best to bring you the best content we can possibly bring. Help us make this transition to doing the show live more. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
It's time, man. It's time for us to grow and go to that next level.
Time to make that change.
We love y'all. Anything you want to say, Alejandro?
No.
He searched deep inside himself and couldn't find nothing.
No, hey, check me out on the TFU podcast. Go to the page, maybe subscribe or not. But yeah. What's up, Todd? You got anything?
Man, I want to say shout out to the I'm Out There Nation. I know you out there. The roast battle episode did drop, so you can see that I wasn't lying. I served the harm. It happens, you know what I'm saying? October 19th, Ice House, out there, roasting, laughing.
Why are we talking this episode is gonna air on Tuesday, right?
Oh yeah. Don't waste your money on a time machine. You ain't gonna see the show if you watch this now. So then look, be ready for I'm Out There Nation. New albums coming out soon. The first single to drop is gonna be Can't Drink With Us. It's a funny club banger. It's about me being a security guard at the club and kicking people out to VIP. So check that out when it drops, man. It's gonna be hilarious and it's a banger.
Y'all know what it is. If I owe you something, get it from God. Hey, also look, you got to purchase that Her Monkeys for Everybody merch. Look, life is a bitch, and everybody has a chance with her. Everybody has a chance with Her Monkey. Her Monkey is a brand that shows you all the different people I fucked up.
I mean, I'm watching you on the screen up there. I'm locked in. This shit's coming across.
Oh, let me do this. Let me do 2 commercials. Hey, check it out, man. Do you know Kraig Facts is back streaming? There'll be 20 new audio episodes up at the end of this week. Make sure you go watch Kraig Facts wherever you can stream audio podcasting. And guess what? I'm dropping some new merch. It's called Her Monkey Belongs to Everybody. Look, life is a bitch, and everybody has a chance with her monkey. Why not take advantage of yours? If I owe you something, get it from God. God. God!
If I knock on Doughboy's refrigerator, a family of hams would answer.
These are fire. I have to have these.
The leopard joints?
I just gotta find a shirt that matches.
You ain't gonna find nothing in here that matches them shoes, bruh. And why you gotta get a whole fit every time we go out?
Every morning I bathe and get fresh. And every afternoon I bathe my wardrobe and get fresher. I get fresh daily.
This nigga said bathe my wardrobe.
I'm gonna start with a little bit of history. I got a cousin. He was born sick. He has an ailment, very rare disease. He can't shit without coming. I was about to behave. He can't shit without coming. When you go to the bathroom, it sounds like a good time and a bad time at the same time.
You know what I'm saying? But
No nonsense.
yeah, he no nonsense. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I love about him. Shout out to Eddie Griffin.
Great.
Eddie Griffin, man, what up, boy? We about to motherfucking find a way. We gonna find a way. We gonna do some
He can
shit.
sing too, right? Y'all can do Be the Two Temptations too. Eddie and Corey.
Hey, James. Nah, don't spend it all in one place.
Come on, Kraig. You always playing with my money, man. What's up?
Nah, I pay you too much money for you to be broke.
Broke where, man? You see these off-whites? What's up, Kraig? Come on.
I see him, man. If you dropped your wallet in the strip club, the bitches would put their clothes back on. Son, I apologize. The system took me away from you.
You guilty. 8 years.
What? It looks like his nose bleed when he get frustrated. You're pissing me off, man. Fucking bullshit. This is bullshit.
Love you. You don't fuck with her. She's a lesbian.
Right.
She's a stud.
Okay.
And I love her with all my heart. But she doesn't like black women. And I called her a hypocrite for that. She said, you're a hypocrite. How you a black woman? You don't like black women. Book Capone just phoned me and told me you're caught up in the Gatrix. We have a way out. No, CP, really, here's the thing, man. I have a story to tell you about a man with paranoid eye syndrome. CP, I can't look at you without thinking somebody's standing behind me.
I don't do drugs no more, so I think the best happened for me because it made my nose bleed and I had to stop.
That's the first time I didn't believe your lying ass nigga. That's the first time.
You serious? You gonna tell me some shit like that right now?
Man,
Why trying to hear that shit, man? Come on and give me
come on, man. You look like you got a passport full of food stamps, man.
What?
I'm from Pasadena, California. Shout out to Dina, the west side of Dina.
Yeah.
And so that's where I'm from. And I'm a rapper / comedian.
What do you call it when a bag of heroin signs an ecstasy pill to a recording contract?
Kraig, what you got?
A drug deal. Today we trying yogurt toast?
Yogurt toast.
Yogurt toast.
I wonder what that's gonna be like.
It's toast with yogurt on it.
Oh man, toast with cum on it?
It should be incredible. You know, you like trying new things, man. And when I caught you sharing one cigarette with 4 niggas,
This birthed the s'more. Before Hershey's, they wasn't doing s'more.
That is what keeping them in business. I couldn't think of it. That's the only reason Hershey's is in business.
That's true. Just put campfires on the map. Hershey's almonds.
Didn't campfires.
Oh yeah, this is what put the campfires on the map.
Open the package, you better
you're a part of a beatbox orchestra.
What's the name of the orchestra? Wish we was bigger. People of this esteemed courtroom, today I want to talk about intent, purpose. I want to prove to you that 90s rap was far more dangerous than this pansy hip-hop we have now. You dig?
I've been spending the last 20 minutes drawing a tiny little horse instead of writing down notes. That's how little I care about you.
Well, that's great. We can hop on that little horse and we can ride it to a deal.
I like your attitude, but unfortunately that doesn't match up with the numbers here, and there's not much I can do with a credit score of 3. Your credit score is 1 higher than the number of testicles I have, Kraig. That's not acceptable if you want to buy a fucking skateboard.